This One's Wife. I regret this. Another day comes, and it is another day whereby there is the suggestion that the Prince of Pink Pancakes, old ginger bollocks with his thinning ginger thatch, is described as not being happy. I can tell you very simply that he isn't happy. Why? He's married to a narcissist. And when you are in an intimate relationship with a narcissist as the intimate partner primary source, the outcome is you are not going to be happy. The reason for this is that you fall in love with an illusion, that you're sold an image which isn't genuine. And as night follows day, and the fact that we're all one day going to die, it follows that the sustained devaluation will make its way towards you. That takes many forms. For some people, they're physically attacked, sexually violated. They have their money taken. They're ostracized from friends and family. They're belittled and invalidated. They're subjected to word salads and circular conversations. They're given silent treatments. They're put down repeatedly. They are given backhanded compliments. They find themselves subjected to intimidation, deflection, bullying, a whole cavalcade of different manipulations. The end result being unhappiness. The fact is that even where you might perhaps have the Stepford devaluation, or whether it is a more blatant type, you are going to find yourself in a situation whereby you will be unhappy. Even those who aren't the intimate partner primary source of a narcissist will often find themselves unhappy. Intimate partner secondary sources and non-intimate secondary sources, while less likely to be devalued to the same extent as the intimate partner primary source, still find themselves subjected to devaluing behaviors. Ultimately, involvement with a narcissist does not provide you with a happy outcome, and that is always the case when it comes to a situation where you find yourself involved as the intimate partner primary source. Thus, without actually hearing anything about Harry's life, we're able to know that he simply won't be happy because he's married to a narcissist, and the length of time that they've been together means that he is within the sustained devaluation. That's one of the huge benefits of my work, is that by understanding the dynamic between victim and narcissist, you're able to know what's going on without actually being given the detail, because the narcissist always follows that path of drawing you in, sucking you in, seducing you, embedding you, devaluing you, and thereafter most likely disengaging from you. Thus we know as a matter of the narcissistic dynamic that Harry is unhappy. But there is further evidence to support this, and it comes courtesy of an article by Alexandra Saculario, who writes in something called The Things, with the headline, Prince Harry regrets life in Hollywood after feeling pressured by This One's Wife leave royal family. Harry reportedly never wanted to establish a career in the entertainment industry, but was only motivated by his wife's ambitions. That makes perfect sense. This is a man who has always been involved in a privileged lifestyle as a member of the royal family. He went into the army for 10 years. So whilst he's had privilege, he's also been involved in service. Being part of the entertainment industry, being a celebrity, it's not something that is natural to him and is evidently not something that he wanted. But of course, This One's Wife doesn't care about that. Her narcissism dictates that he must do what she wants, because after all, she's far more important than him. Her narcissism dictates that she wrenches him away from the family that he has known and been a part of. The narcissism does that in order to achieve the prime aims, does that in order to enable her to get that control and fuel, and damns Harry as to whether he likes it or not. He's shackled to her and has to be brought along for the ride, and if that means isolating him from the world that he once knew, then that is what must happen. The article explains, Prince Harry and This One's Wife apparently had high hopes for their careers when relocating to California. but it appears the prince has become disillusioned with Hollywood, and it's taking a toll on his marriage. Royal commentator Alison Boshoff recently spoke to the Daily Mail, where she expressed her expert opinion that many of the couple's lifestyle changes were motivated by this one's wife's insistence and not by Harry's desire for an entertainment career. That, of course, would be entirely commensurate with the behaviour of a narcissist who will put themselves first without any due regard for the impact that it would have upon her spouse. As a selfish individual, she simply doesn't care. The article explains, in truth, Harry never really wanted to be a podcaster or a TV executive. He didn't want to be the pepper to this one's wife's salt, she claimed. Boshoff further used Harry's past words as evidence that his career moves have only been motivated by a need for financial gain to support his and this one's wife's relocation. He'd even told Oprah as much during that bombshell interview in 2021, that he only signed the deals with Netflix for £79 million and Spotify for £18 million because his family had cut him off, she explained. Thus, he didn't do it because it was a lifestyle that he was attracted to, he did it out of necessity. He needed to pay for security, not to mention the £11 million Monty Shit Show mansion they bought 4 weeks after the Netflix deal was announced, Boshoff went on. Harry and this one's wife have been the subject of rumours of money problems for months. Earlier this year, Spotify cancelled their $1 million contract with the couple's production company. It was also alleged Netflix threatened to do the same if the pair don't start releasing better-performing content on the platform. Earlier this month, a report claimed that living in California has become too expensive for the couple and has motivated them to consider returning to the UK. See parts passim. They are skint. Harry and this one's wife have been talking about moving back to London, a source alleged to Life and Style. They're going through one of the toughest times of their lives. Now you can all get out the teeniest, tiniest violin. And that's saying a lot considering what they've been through already. This one's wife and Harry reportedly relied on his trust funds to finance their move to the United States, as they were financially cut off from the British monarchy after abdicating their royal duties. However, Harry's father, King Charles, is open to welcoming them back as working members of the royal family. While Harry may not be keen on establishing more of a career in Hollywood, the same can't be said for this one's wife. There have been reports that the former Suits star is considering a return to acting. This one's wife is also apparently thinking about rejoining social media in hopes of making an income from paid partnerships. In addition to allegations of financial strife, this one's wife and Harry have also been navigating divorce rumours. And if the claims of Harry's unhappiness in California are true, it very well could be factoring into their suspected marital problems. It is undeniably the case that Harry will be unhappy. 1. He's removed from the world that he has always known. 2. He is removed from family. 3. He's removed from friends. 4. He's not cut out to be a celebrity. 5. He doesn't have the talent to establish a career in the entertainment industry, and therefore is like a fish out of water. 6. Most importantly, he's in the sustained devaluation. Throw all of those factors together, and you have a thinning ginger thatch prince very much regretting the move that he has made. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.